Hello, hello, hello. Happy Friday. Well, at least it's Friday when I'm filming. It is May the 14th, 2021, and I thought I'd come and do a quick video, hopefully quick, to go over my empties so far for the month of May. I decided I was not going to wait until the end of the month because my basket is getting full. It's nowhere near where it was last time because it was like way up here, but I figured I'm not gonna try to wait until the end of the month. I guess I should have got something to put the empties in when I'm finished, so let me grab this box here, move it to this side. Oh, I could have used this little basket here. Okay, I got a mess going in here, but oh well. All right, so I mentioned in my video yesterday that I was doing these two scents, and so these are going to be the first two that I show you, and that is Vanilla Oud and Central Park Pralines. And it's still smelling in here, but it's much lighter than it was yesterday because, as I've mentioned before, Central Park Pralines does not throw all that well, so Vanilla Oud does really well. I've got that one going in the sunroom, the TV room, and I'm still smelling it great in there. So I decided to go ahead and do the diffuser again with that same scent that I did yesterday, which was a Pier 1 oil. And then I did, let's see, I wanted to try to find something because I need to start using up my wax, right? And I don't always like all of the scents that I have. So I try to find things to mix them with to see if I can find something that works well and be able to use it up. So right now in the, let's see, on the landing, I put it in the landing, the room in the one in above the garage, and then I put the balance of it in the mudroom. So I went through 3 bars mixing the 3 scents together in those 3 areas. So I mixed a combination of pink sugarberry mint, which is the one that I'm not crazy about, and I mixed it with Atlantic Air and pink cotton. It's not bad. It's not, I'm not going to say that it's something that I'm going to run to go warm every week because I just like it so much, but I love pink cotton and I really like Atlantic Air. So it's providing a way to use the pink sugarberry mint and me not think, I don't like it, right? So it's doing well. It's just not something that like I said, it's not something that I'm going to say, oh, please go try and warm that because you're going to love it, because I'm enjoying it, but it's not like my favorite. So let's see, what else did I do? I would have done these two together, and I think if you watched one of my other videos when I talked about the mishap with the beans, I had put these two in that day to warm, and that was Paradise Punch with Pina Colada Cha-Cha. And I think I did that in this room and I put the rest of it someplace else. I also warmed so far in May Peach Nectar, which it's not my favorite. I'm getting around to liking peach, but I don't know. That one's not really like a favorite for me. This is the other one that I did on the beans day, and that was lemon verbena. And very recently I warmed sea salt and avocado. I hadn't warmed it in so long, and I thought, gosh, I have to pull this bar. I have to warm it because it's been ages since I warmed it, and remind myself why I like it. And in the living room right now, I put this in yesterday, I have palm trees and ocean breeze warming. And let's see, we are in the middle of May, and I would have gotten this around the middle of April because it's the scent of the month for May. And so I've had it for about a month, and I will say that I remember when I did the first sniffs, wow. When I did the first sniffs, when I first got it, I remember thinking it had a very fresh air kind of scent, like maybe you were standing on the beach and there was a slight breeze, and like I thought real far off in the distance somebody had cut open a pineapple, and so the scent was coming in ever so slightly. Well, the pineapple is starting, this is one that is starting to like cure, I guess, because the pineapple scent in the clamshell has gotten more powerful. I can definitely smell it, and the scent is lasting longer. Like the first time I did it, I want to say I didn't even really notice it. Like if it wasn't even there. And I think the next time I noticed it a little more. And like I said, I put it in yesterday and I definitely noticed it, and it's still going today. So it's getting stronger as it sits. Another bar I did was Luna, which is a really nice floral. I want to say it's probably the top seller. I think it's really, really good. It's not my favorite floral, but I think it's good. And then I am sure I warmed this with something, but I can't remember what. So I finished a bar of Wild, Barefoot, and Free. Because like I said, I am trying to grab from my trolleys, which is where I had my initial 1 bar of each scent that I own. So I'm trying to work on those, and I will grab from like the scent of the month to do that. Let's see. I had a bar on my trolley of Harbor's Edge. Used that. I remember loving this so much, and I still like it. Again, scent preferences, right? I mean, I like it, but I don't love it as much as I used to. I'm gonna hold this one for a second. This is Oh Boy. I did use an Oh Boy, and I don't know if this is the one from the trolley. It might have been just that I wanted to mix it with something, or I wanted something to mix. I needed a wax bar to mix something with, and I thought Oh Boy would work well, so I pulled it. Yes, this is a scent that's coming up in the Bring Back My Bar in June. So I had the bar, I'd had it for a while. I think I picked it up in a clearance sale or something. And so I decided, hey, it's time to use this bar because it's in my stash of stuff that I said I need to use. And 2, because it's coming up in the Bring Back My Bar, I have the opportunity to buy more, and I get the opportunity to actually smell it warmed. So I did a bar of Oodles of Orange. I really liked it. Really liked it. I'm glad it's coming back. It's strong orange scent. I do get some other notes in the back. I'm trying to remember what the other notes were. I can't remember what they are, but it doesn't have a just distinct orange scent. You do get a little bit of the other stuff in the background, but I liked it a lot. And I did a bar of Palm Beach Breeze. And I'm thinking when I got, yes, I remember. I did 6 cubes of the Oodles of Orange in my TV room. And so I had 2 cubes left, and I think I had done some Palm Beach Breeze somewhere else, and I had 2 cubes left. I might have had 3, and I might have put like 1 in the foyer just to kind of use up 1. And what I did was, since I had 2 of this one and 2 of the Oodles of Orange, I left both bars. Can't believe this. The phone would ring when I'm trying to do this. I think somebody got it. Anyways, so I left the 2 bars in my half bath, and what I did was I used 1 cube of each in my warmer in the bathroom, and when it finished, I changed it and I put the last 2 cubes, so I finished up those 2. And the phone just makes me so mad because, 1, I don't like to talk on the phone. I don't answer the phone, and it's always telemarketers. Ugh, just drives me nuts. Anyways, that makes me mad. I hate the phone. I absolutely do. I hate the phone. I only have it for emergencies. Anyways, I did a bar of Be Fabulous. Love this scent. I know that because I've heard so many people say how it has limoncello and grapefruit or whatever, but For me, it's the grapefruit that comes out. I guess there's limoncello in there, but for me, when it warms, I really just get grapefruit. I love that scent. I think it's wonderful. I did a bar. I think I mentioned what I had done this. Oh, I know. I put it on, I think I put it on Instagram. Trying to see if I can find the other bar. No, it was not this one. You'd think it would have been, but it was not. All right, I'm going to leave it on the side until I find the other bar. Anyways, another day in the room in the garage, above the garage, I did a bar of African mahogany. And oh my gosh, this one is one of those ones that I took out of my club that I probably shouldn't have, but I did. And I'm glad that I still have a few bars. I will enjoy what I have. And, you know, eventually maybe it'll come back and I'll get some more bars, and that's how it'll go. But it lasted easily 3 days in that back bedroom above the garage. Did great. I have something in here. I did not use. Oh, I'm looking at this like it's a thing for pods, and it says welcome home. And I'm thinking, I did not use welcome home pods. I know I did not, but I forgot in the laundry right now what I had stored in here. I could not find, I think, the package for I had the little package for prickly pear and agave pods, and I couldn't find the container one day when I had the 2 pods. I was taking it out of something else, and so I grabbed this empty one of welcome home, and I had put them in there. So prickly pear and agave is going in my laundry room, the pods, and it's not my favorite. I put it in the laundry room knowing that I just want to use it up. It's not bad per se, but it's not my scent. I don't really enjoy it. I did finish up, I put it in the laundry because I finished up the ones for Mystery Man. So that's now a goner. And I only had maybe 3 cubes left in here. This was left over from the winter time. And one day I was just like, you know what? I'm going to put them in and finish it off. And that was Rosemary Mint. And what else? I did a bar of Here Comes the Sunflowers. Another one it's all right. I like it. It's not bad. I definitely prefer Beach Daisy, which most people say that they smell a lot alike. So I prefer Beach Daisy over Here Comes the Sunflowers. I also finished, this only had a couple of cubes left in it also. I finished a Sizzling Cinnamon. And I can't remember, I'm positive I mixed it with something. I just can't think of what it was at the moment. I actually think it might have been a few cubes that I had left over of banana nut bread, which I was holding on to. Oh, well, here it is. No, that's not the one I was looking for. Okay, I had a few cubes left over of banana nut bread because I don't know what happened to that one bar. It's going to be the last one I find. Oh, here it is. That drives me nuts when you're trying to find something. All right, so I had taken, yes, that's what it was. I had taken some last little bit of the Sizzling Cinnamon, and I think I mixed it with a little bit of the banana nut bread in the kitchen. And I only had a couple little cubes left of this because I had mixed it with, I had taken banana nut bread and Bananarama. And it might not be in here because I don't know, maybe I had finished it in the last one, or it's going to be the last bar I find. Yes, of course it's the last bar I find of Banana Berry. Told you, sometimes you just can't find things when you're looking for it. Anyways, so I mixed banana nut bread, Bananarama, and Banana Berry, thinking, okay, they all have banana. No, I don't know which note had it. I almost think maybe it was the berry coming out in the banana berry did not mix with like the banana nut of the banana nut bread. It wasn't bad, but I wasn't sitting there going, wow, that smells so good. It was like, yeah, it's all right, you know, move on from it kind of thing. So what did I do? I have these two here. I think it was the day that I did the little bit of banana nut bread with the sizzling cinnamon. I did that in the kitchen. And then in the living room on that same day, I used cinnamon vanilla because I had never used this one. And I was like, I have to use it. I'm like, I have to find out what it smells like. It wasn't bad. I actually enjoyed it. And I think because I liked the overall scent that I had going. Like I said, I had the banana nut bread with the sizzling cinnamon. And I had more banana nut bread than sizzling cinnamon. I think I had like 1 cube of the sizzling cinnamon with like 2 cubes, maybe even 3 cubes of banana nut bread. And then sizzling cinnamon vanilla in the living room. And then in the TV room, the sunroom, I had mocha doodle. So basically, I was going for like a cafe style scent on the bottom floor. So I was kind of smelling like that coffee chocolate scent from the mocha doodle. And then I'd walk into the living room and I'd get that cinnamon and vanilla scent, followed closely from the kitchen by the banana nut bread with more of a cinnamon scent to it. So I was enjoying it. I thought it smelled really, really good. I had fun that day doing that. Then on a different day, I did coffee tree. And I think, yes, I did this one because I was testing out, I probably shouldn't have yet because I had basically just gotten them, but some of my vendor wax, that was pretty new. I had pretty much just gotten it maybe a couple of days before that. And I really wanted to try a mix with, the espresso and the French bread and another scent. And, but that I only did it in one warmer. So I kind of wanted to enhance the scent that I had going in there. So after, I don't know, maybe after about 5 hours of just smelling that so that I could really smell that, I decided to go ahead and add coffee tree to the other warmers in that room to really enhance the coffee scent. Let's see. I'm going to put these to the side because I want to talk about those and this one. All right. Then I did this one, which I had never done before either. And I thought, okay, it's time to try this one too. And that was Rainbows and Butterflies, which I believe is a very heavy fruit note scented wax. I can't remember what the notes are, but it doesn't work for me. This is one that I had never warmed it before because when I smelled the little mini tester, it didn't do anything for me. I didn't really like it. And I had heard other people talk about how good it is and how nice it smells. And so I thought, you know what? Just get a bar. You might actually like it. And unfortunately, I really didn't. It's just not for me. I love fruity scents. I love floral scents. I love all kinds of scents. But sometimes there's just a certain note in the wax that my nose doesn't like. So that particular one's not for me. I did do a bar of Bonfire Beach. That's another one. I hadn't done Bonfire Beach easily over a year. Easily. Because of how much wax I have. Love that scent. It is so, so good. And then I also did I do this one? Yes, I did. Okay, I was trying to remember if I did this one or if I gave it to somebody, but no. All right, so I did I did the Marvel 9 Realms. I really like this one. It definitely goes towards like a manly scent. I just think it has more of a youthful kind of scent to it. So I like it for young guys. And of course, I like the scent. I mean, I'm still going to use it. It's not like it's only for young guys. So anyways, this is another one that it was a scent of the month. And I still have quite a few bars. And I needed to start using them. So I went ahead and used this one. My goodness, it's like... I'm glad it's finished because it's kind of liquidy on the what's left in there. But anyways, it was Welcome Summer. And it really is a nice scent. But there's a note in there. Like it's almost like if I could take that, whatever that one note is, if I could just pull it out, the rest of the bar I think would be wonderful. I would love it. But there's just this one note in there that it just screams at me that my nose says, no, absolutely no, goodbye summer, if that's the case. Like, no. So, not for me, but I will finish using what I got. And then I did a bar of Driftwood Bay, which I have said, this was from the summer collection, was it 2019, I think? I think it was 2019. And I got so many of these in the counter clean. I was just, because I had gotten the counter clean during that summer collection, and I loved the way it smelled in the counter. And so I bought, I got a bunch. So I bought a few in the bars, and I wasn't as impressed with it in the bar. Like, I love it in the counter clean, and it borders on manly, but with a watery note to it, I guess. And even smelling it in the clamshell here, I'm kind of almost like I was originally, like, it's all right. But I used this one on the landing upstairs, and again, certain scents for me that don't really work in small areas. Like if I were to put it in here with the doors closed and stuff, I probably wouldn't enjoy it as much. But when I put certain scents on the landing, I think because it has such a larger area to fill, it's just, I don't know, it's just a softer, lighter scent that I liked it. I thought it smelled really, really good on the landing. I did do a bar of Totally Mini. Now I said I did Oh Boy, and I love Oh Boy. Totally Mini, I like the scent, and I think I'm going to get one more, and I'm going to hold it to the side for a while because I like the scent. I just didn't get anything from it. I mean, I put, I can't remember if I just did 6 cubes in the sunroom or if I pushed it and did all 8, because people have said that it was kind of light. I might have done the whole 8 in there. I can't remember, but I do remember I was struggling to smell it in the sunroom. So if I walked past a warmer, I would smell it, but it wasn't. It didn't like fill the room as much as I would have liked it to. So, woo, okay. Then I warmed one of my favorites, which I had said is definitely going to get increased in my Scentsy Club when it comes back on Monday the 17th. And that is the Evil Queen's Just One Bite from the Villains collection. I absolutely adore this scent. Love it, love it, love it. All right, and then another one that is coming back in the Bring Back My Bar in June was also on my trolley of bars that I own. And I thought, wow, I haven't warmed this, probably since not like 2019 or something. I don't know. It's been a while since I had warmed it. So I was like, okay, it's time to warm the bar. It's coming back, and I need to use what I have. So I warmed a bar of French Kiss. And I remember why I liked it. Gosh, that is so good. I want to say I've heard people compare it to Bath and Body Works Brown Sugar and Fig, and it's been so long since I've had Brown Sugar and Fig from Bath and Body Works. I couldn't tell you that it does smell like it, but other people say it does, so I'm okay with that. I'm good with saying that's what they think it smells like. I just think it smells absolutely wonderful, and even though this bar is probably since 2019, it was one of those beautiful bars that stayed dry. You can tell there's no oiliness about the clamshell, and it performed wonderfully. It absolutely performed great. So let's see, there's 2 more in the basket, and then there's some that I put on my table here. So I want to say that I went through a bar of, but technically I didn't. I think I used the last 3 cubes. I would have used the last 3 cubes. I'll use the last 3 cubes of My Hero because my son was looking for a replacement thing of wax for his Yankee candle warmer in his bedroom. And I told him, I said, hey, do you want me to give you another Yankee candle cup? Or do you want me to take the wax out of that one and we'll put some Scentsy wax in for you? And so he's like, whatever, he says, what do you have? So I had showed him I gave him a choice between the 9 Realms and My Hero. Well, he chose My Hero. He thought it smelled better. He's like, oh, wow, that smells good. So I've said that I usually, I know that the Yankee Candle cups will hold, I know it'll hold an entire brick cube because I've done that. But I know that it will hold about easily 5 cubes of Scentsy wax. So I gave him 5 cubes to put in his warmer, and he's been using that in his bedroom. And I use the other 3 in the house. All right, so the other ones I wanted to talk about. Oh, I did also missing my cantaloupe. I was like, okay, well, I wasn't ready to use one of my doy or don't we's, so I did pull out from the cart the strawberry and rock melon, and I thoroughly enjoyed that one. All right, and then these 4 I can attest to, and 1 I think may improve. All right, so I have some other bars here that are older. Let's see. Well, this one I said that I did on, I think I did this one on the landing, My Dear Watson, and I thoroughly enjoyed it the day that I did that. And I think this is more so because I did it on the landing, and there's something about that spot that certain scents do really, really well. All right, now I'm down to 4. All right, so this one is a current catalog scent, and on cold sniff, I love the way it smells. I think it smells so good. It makes me want to eat ice cream because it is tangerine creamsicle, and it definitely smells like an orange dreamsicle or creamsicle. And it makes me want to eat one. But it is very, very light. I put this in the TV room. And again, I either did 6 cubes or went all in and did 8 just to try to amp up the strength in that room. And I could smell it, but it was just really light. For having used 6 or 8 cubes, it wasn't as strong as I would have expected it to be. So I really like the scent though. So I have a thought. My first thought would be, nope, too light. Off to the side it goes. I'm not gonna get any more. But I have 3 other bars here that are older, and this one is one that I know was extremely popular when it came out. I thought it was wonderful, absolutely wonderful. But again, it didn't quite perform strong enough for me. And that was Pacific Sandalwood. And I know right now Patricia G's ready to slap me because She loves Pacific Sandalwood, and I do too. It's a great, great scent, but I wind up taking it out of my club because I couldn't get the throw from it that I was looking for. It didn't last long enough for me, and it just didn't throw well enough for me. And so I remember I got a few bars, and then I was like, as much as I love the scent, I'm just going to have to let it go. Well, Patricia, please go ahead and slap me, because there's two other ones here that I pulled out of my club or didn't even bother to put in my club for that same reason. They were just too soft. They didn't perform. And one was also from the International Collection, and that is Lucky Starfruit. And of the 5 that had come out, this one to me was almost non-existent. That's why I didn't even put this one in my club. I mean, it was just, it's a little oily in there today, but it had a really beautiful scent to it. Fruity, almost like a fruity floral kind of, just really, really nice. Really, really nice. But I couldn't get, I mean, I want to say that when I warmed that one initially, when I first got it, on strength wise, I'd be pushing it to say it got a 3 out of 10 in strength for me. I just couldn't smell it. The other one was from the Find Your Happy collection, and I remember Cold Sniff. This one was my absolute favorite, and that was Showered in Flowers. And I think I went ahead and let myself get a few more from the club just because I just thought it smelled so good. I was willing to get a few more, but it was also one that, as beautiful as it smelled, I just couldn't get anything from it. It just did not perform in my, and I wanted this one for my bedroom. It just did not perform. And so I was like, well, you know, now all 3 of these I could kick myself. And it's kind of what I was saying in my video last night, that obviously there are some scents. A lot of these scents, they'll come in and they're kind of strong, or they, you know, from the get-go, they work really well, they throw really well, they last a long time. And then there are some that we get and we think, that's too soft. It just doesn't throw. And you know what? Maybe it never will. Maybe that's just the way that bar is. But maybe it's not the way that bar is. Maybe it needed to cure. And that's what I found with those 3. Pacific Sandalwood, Lucky Starfruit, and Showered in Flowers. If you have those 3 in your club, lucky you. You've been blessed to know to keep it. Because I tell you what, I put Lucky Starfruit in my bedroom, and I would have used, I think I used the whole bar because of how soft it was the first time and how I barely got any performance from it. Like I said, I would have been pushing it to say I got a 3 out of 10. Those warmers stay on 24/7. I easily got about 2.5 days out of that. And strong to the point of, there's sometimes when you are in a room and you're smelling it and let's say you go to sleep with that scent, a lot of times you wake up, you don't smell it anymore because you've been in the room all night with that scent. And maybe, you know, if I walk out of the bedroom or come back in, or you're in the shower and I guess the water and the shampoo and the soap and all that, you know, you're smelling other things, and then you get out the shower and you smell the scent again. No, I would wake up in the morning and I could smell Lucky Starfruit in my room. That's how great it was doing. And I knew at that point what a mistake I had made by not putting it in my club. Because it's a fantastic scent and it throws really well, but it had to cure. Same thing with Showered in Flowers. Oh my gosh, it did supremely well in my bedroom. Of course, I've had this bar for months and months, but that's what it needed. And that one and Pacific Sandalwood. They did fantastic. So much so that if I could get it now, I absolutely would. And I would just know, just leave them on the side. Just leave them on the side for 4, 5, 6 months. And eventually it'll be ready to use. So now I have to keep hoping that those 3 scents will come back, because I would absolutely put those 3 scents now in my club. So again, if you have Pacific Sandalwood, which I'm sure Patricia does, Showered in Flowers or Lucky Star Fruit in your club, if you want it to be stronger, just let them sit for a while. Just let them sit. So obviously, we do have bars that need to cure. We say a lot, hey, maybe it needs to cure for a little while, but sometimes I know I do. I get impatient and I want to hurry up and start warming the bar and see if I like it, and yeah, don't always do that, because some of these are just so good. I have a bar now I'm really looking forward to. I have a bar of what was it called? Tahitian Black Orchid. I think that was the name of it. That it was a beautiful scent that at least every video I had watched during that Bring Back My Bar, everyone was saying how light it was, that it just didn't perform. And I know I have one bar because it's in my trolley. Maybe I have another one. I'm not sure, but I at least have that one. And I am definitely going to let that one sit even longer. And every now and then I might pull it out and smell it and see if it smells a little stronger, because that one was a fantastic smelling one. It was just, that one was probably like a 1.5 to 2 on throw. It just did not have any strength to it. So I am looking forward to trying that one later on. Anyways, that's my empty so far for May. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know. Go ahead and rub a little salt in that wound for me. Let me know if you have Showered in Flowers, Lucky Star Fruit, and, well, Patricia, I already know you have Pacific Sandalwood. But let me know if you have any of those scents, and let me know if you've held on to them and let them sit for a while, and how well they perform for you. And leave some comments if you've found other scents that you think are like that we have in the Scentsy line, ones that you think need to cure, because, maybe we've all made the mistake that I've made of taking certain scents out because we just don't think they're strong enough, and it was really just a matter of needing cure time. So anyways, happy Friday. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I do have an order that's supposed to come in today from a vendor wax. So hopefully I'll have another video either this evening or tomorrow, because I love talking with you. And I still have a ton of messages that I want to get to. I see little blurbs pop up on my phone, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to get to it. And please don't think that I don't want to have conversations with you. I absolutely do. It's probably my favorite part. It really is. I truly enjoy having conversations with you. And I'd like to give some shout outs to some channels. I can't think of them off the top of my head. Obviously, there's Melissa Johnson. Love her. She's just fantastic, and I love her. Patricia G, obviously, you're going to know who she is. Justine's Aroma Coma. I think that's the name, right, Justine? Love her. And Karen Rosa in Australia. And let's see, Casey, I don't want to mess up her name. It's Houghton. She has Scentsy, and she also does vendor wax also. And then there's Ashley Nicole, Hannah Blazon. Gosh, there's so many more that I can't think of. Oh, hello. One of my new loves that I love to watch is Metallica Mom. Obviously, you got to know who she is. I mean, she is just I can't even put into words how much fun she is to watch. I just love it. She puts me in the greatest mood. When I'm feeling kind of down, I'll watch one of her videos and it puts a big smile on my face. I just love watching her. And there are just so many of you that comment who don't have channels. I'm going to make a point of writing down a lot of your names and just shout you out because, you know I talk to you in the comments, but I want you to know that I think about you and that I love having conversations with you. Those words are just a little too long for me to say. I love talking with you. And anyways, I will talk to you soon. And until the next video, enjoy your scents, enjoy your day, and enjoy your journey. Talk to you later. Bye.